Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, couldn't see anything written on the front of this can because it's all written on the back of this one. This is Infinity Hopped. And according to what is written on the back of the can, it says New England Style Triple IPA. Dry hop with Citra, Galaxy, Mosaic, Ella, Big Secret, and Azaka. Whole lot of hops in this beer. And this is a 10%er, and this was sent to me by Joe. So Joe, thanks for sending me a couple of beers from this brewery, guys. He sent me two, this one and another one, and we're going to get to the other one because it's an Imperial Stout. May even do it tomorrow. So Joe, thanks again. I do appreciate you sending me. And these guys are out of Texas. They're in Humble, Texas, according to the note that Joe has sent here, and I will read the second beer that he sent me here because I always do the IPAs and double/triples before I get into the stouts and porters and barley wines and stuff. So it says it's a New England style triple IPA dry hop, and I just read he's just basically telling me the same thing, and he's telling me it was $24 for a 4-pack, and it was a limit of 2, so kind of pricey. Very pricey for a 10%. They can call it whatever they want. Double, triple. Triple is not a recognized style from the beer judging, so it would be considered a double or an imperial if you were judging this at the beer judging contest. So, but it is a fairly expensive beer. So, Joe, thanks for spending your hard-earned money on these pricey beers and sending me a couple of them. As far as dating, on the bottom of it, this one says the hoppiest beers require the strongest will, and it says 04/15/19. And you can see what's written on the back of it. I don't know if you can see it or not that far away, but everything is written on the back of the can, and then they have their little emblem or picture on the front. So big 16-ounce can with a plain Jane can with a wraparound stick-on label. So which, when I see these style of cans and they're not a printed up can, it tells me they're concentrating on the beer that's inside the can rather than a bunch of fancy printed up cans that's going to be thrown away or recycled. So let's get on with this. When I went over to Beer Advocate, they did have it listed, but evidently they've done this before. Probably not the first time this has come around because Beer Advocate has it listed at a 9.30%. That is wrong, but they clump all of them together no matter whether it's a 2000 or a 2019. They put them all together. They don't differentiate between the years like Untappd does on a lot of their beers. So they have the information wrong, and they're saying it's a brewed once beer. So I don't know, guys, whether it's the first time they've done it or they haven't done it before or what the story is. If I was guessing, I would think they probably did it last year or once before, having a 9.3% listed there. But Untappd has the Infinity Hopped 2019 edition, and they have the right ABV at 10%. So a lot of times you get a lot of misinformation, especially from Beer Advocate, because they clump them all together. They have 75 IBUs on Untappd for this one, which is not off the chain. I mean, it could very well be over 100 IBUs on a 10% triple. So 75 should be fairly tolerable for that much ABV. Got to balance it out somehow there with the bittering hops and the sweet malt. And basically the commercial description says the same thing I just read off the back of the can, so I'm not going to read that again. A lot of different hops that they've used on it. The Big Secret Southern Hemisphere hop may have a little bit of spiciness to go with that, which is very enjoyable to me. So once again, we're getting ready to get into the can. So Joe, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it, sir. Breweries in Texas doing a New England style too. I mean, all over the country and all over the world, everybody's jumping on this bandwagon. Some do it well, some not so good. So I hope this one is going to be an outstanding beer, guys. So we're getting ready to find out. Nothing else to talk about, so let's stop talking and get it into the glass. Very, very hazy coming out, guys. Definitely an unfiltered beer. Looks like a New England style coming out of the can here, guys. Looks like orange juice in the glass. Very impressive color. Yep. Looks a little, maybe a dirty orange juice. It's not a bright orange, but it is an orange color. You could say it's orange juice, depending on what kind of orange juice you're drinking. The head is faded pretty quickly now, just about a quarter finger of on there, and like I said, very, very cloudy, very hazy. Definitely looks like a New England style to me, or a northeastern style, some people call it. So, to the nose we go. Outstanding hop aroma, guys. And it is everywhere. I'm getting pineapple and grapefruit, very citrusy, hints of melon and mango, oranges. A lot of stuff going on in this beer with this many different hops thrown in there. Maybe some peaches and apricots. Whole lot of flavors and aromas coming off of this. Wow. It smells outstanding, guys. It really has a monster hop aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Joe. Thank you. Delicious. A little bit of spicy notes from the Big Secret. That is awesome, guys. That's a very tasty, very, very tasty beer, but it's a very, very pricey beer too. Tastes a little stronger than 75 IBUs to me. I mean, I would think it'd be closer to 90 or 100. But like I said, it takes a lot of bitter hops to balance out a 10%er. So, very tasty. Very, very tasty. And guys down there in Texas, y'all can enjoy a New England style too, because like I said, there's a lot of breweries doing this style now, and a lot of them are doing very well, and this seems to be one of them right here. So, very, very tasty beer. Very nice. Very nice. But like I said, kind of pricey. And they limited you to a 4-pack of it, it sounds like to me. So you're going to spend all your money, but you're going to spend a little bit of it, and they're going to let somebody else have some. So yeah, I can understand that, depending on the size of the brewery and how much they produce. They want to spread it around, not have one person buy 10 cases of it. So we're going to sip on this, let it come up to room temperature, right out of the fridge, and we'll come back and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little bit left here. Awesome beer. Very tasty beer. I think it's the first thing I've had from this brewery, Ingenious Brewing, out of Texas. Like I said, I've got a stout that Joe sent me. We may do that one tomorrow. This is very tasty. Very well done beer. Outstanding hop aroma and flavor. A lot of tropical fruit notes. A lot of stuff going on with this beer with all the different hops that they've used on this thing. Still, I think it's a little pricey, but you got to pay for the 10%er if that's what you want to drink, especially in this style with as many hops as they've used. It's a pricey beer to brew, I'm sure. And they've limited you to how many you can have. I think 4 is all you can get at one time. I don't know if they're distributing it or not. It's got the date on the bottom of it if they are. Very nice, very tasty. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. Probably wouldn't buy a whole lot of it if it's that pricey, and if you're buying it at that price there, imagine what distribution cost would be to bring it to Virginia, and then the distributor making money, and then the store making money that you're buying it off of, it's allowed to be $15 a can by the time it got to this part of the country. So pricey beer to brew, pricey beer to buy, but a very tasty beer to drink. Final chug. Absolutely delicious. Outstanding, world-class beer, guys. World-class price to go with it, but a very, very tasty beer. I enjoyed this beer very much. Joe, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it, sir. Over to Beer Advocate, like I said, they have all these clumped in. If they've done it before, they say brewed once and they have the wrong ABV. So maybe that was on the original one and nothing's been updated or changed since then. But this is a 10%er, not a 9.30. Very tasty. So their numbers are 4.25 outstanding on the 9.30%. Over to Untapped, they do have the 2019 edition at 10% lesson. They have it at 4.31. I think it's a little better than both of those guys are giving it credit for. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change it, make it better. With all the hops they've used, how many different hops was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hops. Very pricey beer to brew. I am sure of that because I know what hop costs, hop prices are, and very tasty. So if you want a high dollar beer with a world-class taste, this would be a good one. And it's a big beer at 10%. So you wouldn't want to drink a bunch of these at one time unless you just wanted to get plumb shit faced. Because it would get you in the hammer lane real damn quick. Drink responsibly, guys. If you're drinking this out somewhere other than at home, make sure you got a designated driver, guys. I don't want to see you get hurt or hurt any innocent people. Awesome beer. Joe, thanks again. If you've had this, the Hop Infinity 2019 to 10%er, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.